Hello, everybody. Welcome to the History 102 8-week edition of this course, also called Mod 4 sometimes at Lincoln Land. But anyway, this is the 8-week section of History 102 for spring 2021. Hello. My name is Dr. Matthew Schoner. I'm going to be your instructor for the next 8 weeks in this history course. And I'm making this video to give you sort of a rundown of some of the basics of what to expect for this course, where to find stuff, where most of the course will be posted on Blackboard, and all that good stuff. So watch this video through to completion. It'll only be a few minutes, and you'll have a really good idea of what's going on for the next 8 weeks. So where I'm at right now is actually that's not actually the right course. We're at History 102.04. I have not posted any announcements yet, but this is what the basic layout of our Blackboard LMS platform will be. Here in the first section on the left-hand side, you've got some course information. It's just kind of general info, minimum technology requirements, stuff that, that probably doesn't pertain to a whole lot in this course. If you can access the Blackboard page, then you're already good to go. But you will need a computer with internet to do this course. Webcams are not required because we are not going to be meeting at any point synchronously in this class. Everything is going to be done remotely. So this is a purely online class, and you don't have to worry about setting up Zoom or anything for it. We've got course overview, a few different things. The meat of the course, though, is going to be posted in the My Course section, this kind of middle section of the left-hand side of the Blackboard menu. So I'll be posting announcements pretty much every week, usually once a week. And so they'll be emailed to your inbox as well, but here's where you can find the announcements. The class syllabus is important to look at, and I'm going to pop it over here for you. There's the basic stuff at the top, just like any syllabus. Instructor name. You can always email me for any reason whatsoever at my Lincoln Land email address. I'll be having office hours Tuesday and Fridays from 11 to 12, and also Wednesday 9 to 12. That's when you can, but I'm guaranteed to be at my computer at that time, answering emails and whatnot. If you want to, I'll provide Zoom links that you can kind of call me directly and talk directly if you want to do that as well. But there's course description, course objectives. I'll let you go through all this on your own time. I just want to hit some of the basic important stuff today. Course textbooks. If you haven't already, please acquire these two books. Several of you have messaged me and told me that you have these books already, and that's great. But these are the two books that you need. They're available in the bookstore. You can get them in ebook format or paperback, new, used, it doesn't matter, right? You can rent them, buy them, I don't care. As long as you get these books, they are essential for doing the class. The course assessments for this class are going to be broken down into weekly quizzes on the textbook reading, weekly questions to answer for the historical documents you'll be in charge of reading each week, and then finally we will have a final exam at the end of the course, and that's pretty far away. I'll give you more information about that the closer we get. But basically, every Friday is the deadline for your weekly assignments. Textbook quizzes on Blackboard, and they're open book, like they're pretty manageable quizzes for that week's readings, and then completing the questions in just a couple sentences each for your historical document readings, and that's from your perspectives from the past book. So you can look at the grade total on the syllabus, the breakdown. I can consolidate this into perhaps one page to make it a little bit more clear what I'm talking about. There's the grade scale, all that stuff, yada yada. You can review those on your own time. At the very end of the syllabus is the course schedule, and here's where you'll see what you'll be in charge of reading for every week. Typically, it's going to be a chapter from the textbook, the Western Civilizations book, that's the textbook. And then from Perspectives from the Past, that's your document book. Typically, you've got 2 to 3 documents. So got 8 modules for 8 weeks in the course. And you can view the syllabus there on Blackboard. So that's probably going to be the second most important part of the Blackboard page. The very important thing you cannot do without is the weekly modules section here on the left-hand side. Here I'll be having the weekly folders for each module. There's 8 modules for 8 weeks, pretty easy. And when you click on the folder, you've got a checklist of things to do for that week, such as watch an instructor video, or I talk to you about that week's topic or context for that week's topic, since we're moving through this book pretty fast. You're not going to read every single chapter in this book. I'm going to provide context for you in these videos so that you can, I'm allowing you basically to skip chunks of this textbook. So please watch the videos so you have the full historical context for that week's topic. So things like, watch the instructor video for that week, do your readings, here all the readings are listed, and then complete your quiz and your document set by the end of Friday. The quiz and the document questions are going to be posted right below the checklists. So quiz 1, here's the quiz that you can take when you're done with the reading for the textbook, and it's the first one's easy. It's just 10, multiple choice and true/false questions about the textbook readings. And then the document set. This is an assignment. If you click on it, it'll give you the due date here, March 19th. That's the first Friday of the semester, the 8-week semester, and the instructions. So basically, you'll be see if I can do this actually. See if I can access this file, and you can see what the first kind of document set questions look like. Here we go. So you can download this there's a couple different ways you can submit this assignment. You can download this Word document and then just type your answers into the available spaces below each question, and then save the file and upload it to Blackboard. Or you can also type directly into this text box that Blackboard gives you. You can do that. Either way is fine. I recommend downloading the document and just typing your questions and then saving it and uploading it, because if Blackboard times out, you could lose all of your responses in this text box. So it's better just to do it in Word if you can, if you have that resource. If not, that's totally fine. You can just type it into Blackboard. But basically what you do is you can upload your submission. Here you can attach files, and you can just upload this document that this is what you put in all your questions, or your answers to the questions. All the questions are given to you, and it's usually 3 to 4 questions per document. You can put your name up here if you want. That's optional. I'm going to know who uploaded the document. But basically that's it. You just answer these questions by reading the documents, and there you go. That's basically what you're doing the whole 8 weeks, is a quiz and answering document questions. This is hopefully going to be a pretty manageable course. I'm not going to say it's easy. I'm saying it's manageable because this is COVID year still. We're still working through online remote learning. Things are difficult, and I'm not going to barrage you guys with a ton of work every single week. Everything that you are assigned is open book. So please, please, please use your books to your advantage. All the answers are in there. And I just want to make sure that you are reading the material. The quizzes and the document questions are your assessments on the material. And that's basically your grade. 80% of your grade comes from these weekly assignments. And then the last 20% comes from the final exam, which I'm also going to make very doable for you. So if you have any questions about this, about the basic layout of the class, where to find things, let me know by email, and I'll be happy to help. There's instructor information, which I'm going to update. Apparently it didn't carry over from last time I did this. But I'll put my name and contact information in there, email, and office hours and Zoom information, so that if you want to talk directly to me during my office hours, you can definitely do that. The rest of the Blackboard segments on the left are kind of things you're probably familiar with. Links to the library and support center for Blackboard and where to check your grades and all that stuff. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm looking forward to having a good 8-week semester with you guys. I hope this is going to be as manageable as I've tried to make it for you. And yeah, I look forward to being your instructor for the last half of the spring semester. So if you have any questions, email me. This video is running long. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Have a great post-spring break semester.